do you feel ambition affects your dating life?
What a good question.
I know.
I love this question. Yes. Heavily, heavily, very many times. I was watching I Love LA. Did you see that show?
No.
Okay. So in the show there's a really good example of this. Because the girlfriend in the relationship kind of outlives her boyfriend's potential, I guess, in a way, and it starts to come between them. I have so much ambition, and for me, what I've noticed in the past,
You do.
I have too much ambition.
That's
Like
good.
I literally like see so far ahead, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I need to like settle down a little bit.
No, keep going.
So in a lot of the relationships that I've been, I think when I was younger, I mean, when I was younger, I was still young, but I sort of accidentally set the bar extremely high, dating very influential people or very affluent men from very specific family. Like it got set at a bar that's been very hard to match.
Meaning you will only date men of that
Caliber.
Okay.
So when I try going, this is gonna sound so shallow, and I don't mean it to be in a shallow way. It's just because of the way that my ambition has set up my goals. The way that okay, let me explain. I'm very open to dating all kinds of men. So whether that's different heights, ethnicities, nationalities. Did I say heights again? I don't know.
They just need to have status, basically.
Unfortunately.
That's okay. That's how you feel.
Yes, because I tried to just go to normal. Like my sister always tells me, she's like, you just need to date a normal man with like a 9 to 5. Like he works as a nurse, so just like something normal, right?
Why not? You just need to date someone you love.
That too.
I mean, that is the one.
Yeah, but I feel like the one's probably gonna be some crazy dude who's like just. For me, I've always been attracted to a man who has ambition because I have just as much ambition. So when I see somebody who's like quote unquote normal, I'm kind of not attracted to it. Like I need somebody who has that like that passion, that fire, that spark in their eyes and in their soul that makes them want to achieve more and like do more because that's what I have.
Okay, yes, but also you being super successful, does that affect your dating life?
I don't know. I just don't. I mean, I don't know if I am super successful yet. Like, I don't know how to measure my own success. I think
I'm successful.
I'm doing really good for myself. I always think I could be doing better. Like, I'm actually, I'm like neurotic in the sense, but I don't think it. I mean, sometimes I did go on a date. I will say with a guy. God bless his soul. He was such a sweetheart, but he immediately brought up the modeling, and he immediately brought up like, oh, do you know famous people like this? Like, what are your connections? And I was like, I just kind of shut down. I was like, oh, maybe I don't want to involve myself in a relationship with somebody who hasn't tasted this life.
That's a good way to think. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to stick apart from a man. Like I want to be on the same playing level, if not, he's above me.
Yeah. Do you feel sometimes like because I'm a very ambitious person too, and sometimes not all men, but some. Look at me, I'm trying to be sweet because I don't want people to jump on me. Just listen. Some will be like kind of condescending, like, oh, like, do you ever get that? People being condescending to you because you have dreams and aspirations?
Yes.
And I really don't like it. I would never talk to a man like that. I would never question them.
No, never. That's the thing. It's like if anyone tells me their dream or their aspirations or their goals, I'm like, you can accomplish it, you can dream it, you can do it, whatever. But yeah, I've unfortunately been with a man like that where I felt like I was basically just at the time, I mean it didn't last long, but I felt like I was just the arm candy in the relationship, and it ended up me trying to get advice on my art career, and it was it wasn't reciprocated. I asked him about my art career and it just kind of felt like he was tossing me aside, like he didn't really care about my dreams or anything. And I would always
But what is that? Is that just because we are women and it's like, oh, come on, she's not going to make as much money as me? Or is it...
It didn't take me seriously based on the work that I was doing at the time. So I told him I would introduce myself to people. I was like, yeah, I'm an artist, I'm a painter, I'm an artist, I'm a painter. People would ask me, I just didn't have the credits yet. So I was like, I am an artist, I'm a painter. And they're like, okay, so what gallery are you with? You know, like who have you sold to? How much are your works going for? And at the time, I was freelance. So he didn't take me seriously, nor did any of his friends, which obviously put a damper on how I felt about myself as an artist. Now I have those credits and I'm being sold around the world and I'm represented exclusively by a gallery. Thank you. But it also is funny because years later he reached out back to me about my art. So
another question, do you model, but sometimes I feel because the way you look, people will not expect you to, how do I say it nicely, have a brain, study, be an artist, do other things. Do you think that had something to do with it? Because I've met some models who will not like to tell people they're models. They're like, no, I'm a writer, and I'm like, but you, what was that? You're also a model. I don't like to tell people.
Yeah, I feel like, unfortunately, I feel like when you call yourself a model, it's you get kind of lumped into an airhead category, which I do not think is true. It's just sort of felt that way when I've had interactions with people that weren't involved in the modeling industry. They categorize you in a box immediately, you know. But if you lead with other things and then down the line they find out you're a model, it's sad, but they almost give you more respect. So when I introduce myself at art fairs, and whether I'm in a club or in a members restaurant or whatever it is, I'm a painter first.
Yeah, your Instagram reads as a painter, but empirically you read as a model. You look like a model. That's what I'm saying. I feel sometimes,
and it's sad that I can't like be proud and be like, I am a model. It's not. I would love to do that, but it's just like the stereotype around models is that they're airheads and that they are just there for looks. And it sucks because every model I know is a multi-hyphenate, incredible, multifaceted type of person. So
a friend of mine said, people just can't comprehend you're beautiful and you can do other things.
I'm like, it happens, it exists.
And that really made me laugh. I was like, interesting. Yeah. I like that video. Let me pause it and like it.